Good evening, my name is Eveth Colley, and I will be reading from chapter 16. Is married now. The drama begins. And chapter 17, if it walks like a duck, it's a duck. Prior to marrying Jordan, I spent my adult life doing what other people thought I should do. I had been singing since I was 4, in church and in school, and I was always urged to pursue a career in singing, but that was never my career plan or desire. I went to college and ended up majoring in psychology because I loved the class when I took it and wanted to do something where I was helping others. Jordan had been an actor for as long as I had known him, and he had been doing a play where he played the role of a drug-addicted background singer to this rising female gospel artist. So that we could be together when he had to do the show, I would assist at each show as a ticket taker at the door. Jordan had a habit of boasting in the fact that I could sing, and somehow told the play director. So she decided to shake things up a little bit by making me the rival to the lead actress character, the rising gospel artist. During one of the scenes, my role, though small but grand, was to battle her while she was singing the song during offering in church. I absolutely loved it. It was so much fun. Once that run was over, I thought that was going to be it. Then, one day, Jordan got a call from the director of the play telling him that they were scheduled to do a run of the show during the coming Christmas at Newark Symphony Hall, but there was a problem. The girl who had been scheduled to play the lead was scheduled to be in Italy and couldn't do the show. So, Jordan suggested to the director that I play the part because I knew the concept of the show and I was familiar with the songs and lines. So she consented. Aside from church skits and singing on stage at school, I had never acted on stage before where I had to memorize several lines, let alone play the lead character. The run of the show before this one didn't count because I didn't have any lines, and I was on stage all but 5 minutes. Believe me, I was honored and ecstatic. The first time I stepped out on that stage under those spotlights, it was amazing. I was hooked. I had been bitten by the proverbial acting bug and had found my niche. It was surreal. The adrenaline rush was overwhelming, but not overbearing, and I loved it. I loved the preparation time leading up to the production and all that came with it, studying my lines, rehearsing, selecting wardrobe, etc. Somehow, even though I had seen the production before, making the role my own came naturally. The director would give me a direction and I'd grasp it right away. I also had no problem separating my role from my relationship with Jordan. Business is business, and from the door, I wanted to be as professional as possible. So there was no canoodling or smooching on set or in the corner. I didn't ignore him, but I was focused. Likewise, I made it a point not to bring business into our home. I can't, however, say the same for Jordan. Even though he was the one who suggested me for the role, we soon found out that he couldn't handle me outshining him. The green-eyed monster of jealousy reared its ugly head, something fierce. He never verbalized it, but there was certainly an unusual and undesired tension. Jordan was an excellent actor, and I enjoyed working with him. But this experience made the diva show up on the scene, and it wasn't showing up through me. From that point on, things took a shift in the relationship. After the play, my relationship with Jordan continued to take a downward spiral. I mean, there were those moments where we tried to make nice, but Jordan soon began acting very careless. He didn't care what I felt or thought and started to become very disrespectful. I began to feel alienated in my own home. I had decided that if there was any hope for my marriage or for my having peace of mind, that we should go to counseling. We had some serious problems that we couldn't communicate our way through. I really did want our marriage to work, because I did get married. I did not get married to get divorced, and we had gone through too much to get there. I figured that the best person to counsel us would be the person who married us, our pastor. When I suggested this to Jordan, he wouldn't hear of it. He felt that he didn't need counseling, and least of all, by someone we knew. I had put a call into our pastor anyway, because I was considering going to counseling alone, but decided to wait it out in order to keep peace in my home. I would soon find out that there wasn't enough counseling in the world that was good enough to heal my marriage. It was on its last leg from the very beginning, but I would have to endure some hurtful humiliation and the lowering of my self-esteem before it was all over.